All right. Another message to me from the future. From the present? From the present, yes. All right. Some thoughts about what I would do with superpowers. And these are common superpowers. Superpowers being the things that like Marvel, X-Men, or DC Comics. Not my not the Dragon Ball Z characters, but Marvel comics and DC comics. So like if I could fly, I would take vacations and roam around the world and do things that I can't do because I can't seem to take the time or whatever to go on an airline and fly places. And I wouldn't use a car very often because it'd be, I don't know, more efficient. It'd just be easier. It would cut time out of your life. It'd be more efficient, you know. So that's kind of what flying would do. It would, and it'd be funner, of course, be more fun. But flying would just, a lot of these things are going to be, a lot of these reasons are going to be more like the day-to-day reasons. So just bear with me. So yeah, flying. Of course it would be more fun, but it'd be like me getting around. You fly to the store, you buy a few groceries, you fly home. It's great. You don't have to weave through the roads and shit. You just go straight there, and you're back. It's easier. And I mean, even if your maximum speed is something like 30 or 40 miles per hour, you're probably getting there much faster anyways because it's a straight shot. You don't have to worry about bullshit like the roads and slow drivers or fucking stoplights and shit. And even if the other people are flying, you can go dipping down and, weaving and shit. So, it's basically a straight shot. Yeah. And, who's to say the speed limit's going to be even 30 miles an hour? Why would it? You could fly. You could probably fly faster. So that's flight. It'd be cool. Things like telekinesis. Telekinesis would be so fucking handy. You're sitting on the couch. You don't have to get up for shit. You just go, use your telekinesis, and boom! You get, say, soda out of the fridge. Boom, 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 boom. It's in your hand. Get something to eat out of the fridge. Boom! It's in your hand. You use that for so many things. So many things. It'd be so great for those who drink beer out of the fridge, whatever. You just use that to grab things whenever you want instead of getting up. Now, that does have the disadvantage of it probably make you fatter because you stop getting up for shit, but you can deal with that problem down the road. Yeah. But, I mean, that would be cool. You don't have to get up for stuff. It takes the edge off of life a little bit. I mean, we don't really have to start worrying about people taking over the world so much as worrying about health problems. Because people are really not going to be too concerned about grabbing power and stuff like that. They're probably going to be concerned about, wait, I can jerk off without using my hands now? This sounds like a good idea. But you gotta wait, because when you climax, you might rip your dick off. So maybe it's not such a good idea. And same thing for women, because you think you can stroke your clit fast with your hands. You can probably do it so fast with your mind that you might have fucking 1,000 orgasms in about 2 seconds. So just, what's the point of having a dick in you when you can do that? Well, I guess a man can do that too, so I don't know. Well, we'll just have to, when if that comes around, if that problem hits the mainstream, then we'll have to deal with that when the time comes around. But these kind of things are what we should be worrying about, not major conflicts of supervillains like they are in the comic books, because everybody's so concerned about fights. Okay, so that's telekinesis. What else? People shooting fire out of their hands or something like that. Hey, that's lighting a cigarette. That's barbecuing stuff. You don't have, dude, you can cook your food faster. You don't need a stove. I mean, you got burgers, boom, they're done. Man. You can put shit on ice. You can just have stuff on ice all the time. If you can freeze stuff, it's just always on ice. You don't need anything like that. And if you got power to do stuff with electricity, dude, you can just live off the grid. You don't even need solar power then. I mean, you're all good. There's a whole bunch of there's a whole slew of other powers or whatever that Marvel and DC have explored. Things like the Flash. I don't know what the obvious things are about that, other than getting around town really quick, and I don't know, you can use that in a lot of weird ways too. Oh man, because he was like making tornadoes, so I don't know how that's really beneficial, but maybe he could provide long distance transportation for people. You need to get somewhere real quick. The Flash just brings you there. Boom. You don't need an airplane ticket or anything. You just get the Flash and bring you there in about 5 seconds. Yeah. See? I'm a little tired now. It's only 2:30. I don't know why I'm tired. Maybe I'm bored. But anyway. Yeah. Then there's things like regeneration. I don't know. That would just be fun to play with. And a lot of things you could do with that would be painful, but it'd be fun to watch. Depends on if it's weird level of regeneration. Like if you could cut off a finger and it'd grow back really fast, that would be painful, but it'd be kind of cool to watch your finger grow back really fast. See, that's just fun. That's not really practical in any way. Unless you use the finger to scare one of your friends. Then I guess that's pretty practical. You know, causing fear in your friends and making them shit their pants. That's a worthwhile adventure. Yeah. So that's my thoughts on this relevant topic, because we all want to have superpowers and are going to have superpowers one day, because we know that's going to happen eventually. And when and some of us have telekinesis, I just want the rest of you to know we're not going to take over the world. We're just going to start drinking beer and jerking off, and we're going to have more orgasms than you. And the ones that can fly are going to see the world a little bit more, as I know I would. That would be fun. And it's going to be cheaper. So that's kind of the benefit to that. No airplane rides. Oh, yeah. I haven't flown an airplane, but I hear stories of flying on an airplane. And even though it's gotten better, it's still bad. Well, it's gotten better in some ways and a lot worse in other ways. So, yeah. All right. Oh, I'm gonna show off my shirt. The latest shirt I got. Here it is. There we go. Everybody, take a look at that shirt and love it. If you don't get it, then you just don't get it. But I love the shirt. It's one of my shirts that I love. So, yeah. I don't know if that's relevant to this video, but I just like Star Trek. And everybody should like Star Trek. But some people don't. I like Star Wars too. I think Star Trek is better, but Star Wars is cool. Although I would have to say Star Wars has definitely taken a plunge. The original three were the best, obviously. And it just seems like every one of them from there was like, oh, we can make money from this? Let's do it. It seems like Hollywood really has taken that idea and just run with it. It's like, movies make money? Okay, let's make movies. That seems like a good idea. Yeah. So, I don't know. I just don't get entertainment from movies and TV shows anymore. Yeah. I guess that's another thing to talk about, though. So, everyone have fun. Future me, I hope that you get light and telekinesis, but I hope even more that you get Dragon Ball Z powers, because that's like the best of everything. Z powers are better than anything that Marvel or DC Comics has ever come up with. So I hope that's what future me has. And otherwise, flight and stuff is good. Flying would allow you to see the world, and that would really be good. No fucking airplanes. No airplanes. Ugh. Don't want to pay ticket prices and deal with other people on the plane.